All right. Sorry about that. We were experiencing some technical difficulties with the headphones. All right. We're going to be coming into the 7th grade girls game. Number 25 for the Warriors up for 2 shots. Fouled by number 23, Hannah. Is it over to Brylan? It's going to be out of bounds. "14" hands it over to 25. 25 going to hand it over to 33. 33, quick jumper. It's going to be good. Score is going to be 0-2. "14" hands it over to 25. Over to 23. "14" gonna hand it over to 25. 25 with the quick jumper, and it's gonna be good. Score is going to be 2-5. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. 25 hands it over to 5. 5 quick jumper, not going to fall. Bobcats steal it back. Over to 5, over to 10. Tries to hand it to 35, but it's going to be intercepted by the Warriors. Number 5 going up for a quick layup. Going to bounce off of the backboard. Now it's going to be stolen back by number 23. Over to 25. It's going to be out of bounds. Five hands it over to 10. 10 hands it over to 23. 35 quick jumper, and it's going to be good. 14 over to 25. 25 over to 5. Over to 22. Tries to hand it to 12. Almost stolen. 5 hands it over to 12. Over to 14. Quick jumper, not going to fall. Over to 5. 5 with a quick rebound or jumper, not going to fall. Going to be a foul call. It's going to be a shooting foul. Number 23. 23, Hannah. It's going to be her second foul of the game. Number 14, shooting, up for 2 shots. First one's good. Score is 4-6. Subbed in, 23. For number 2. Stolen, number 3. Tries to hand it over to number 2, but it's going to be stolen. 14 for the quick jumper, or floater. It's going to be good. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. 10 over to 5, over to 35. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. 25 hands it over to 5. Going to be a walk. Ball's going to be in possession of the Bobcats. 5 hands it over to 10. 10 hands it over to 5, over to 35. 35 for the quick floater or jumper, not going to fall. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. 5 tries to put it up. Going to be a foul call. Going to be called on number 2. It's going to be her first foul. Number 2, Ainsley. 23 up for 2 shots. First one's not going to fall. Up for the second free throw. Score is 4-8. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. I believe they're just going to let it run. 23 puts it up. It's going to be good. Second free throw was good. First one was a miss. Score is 4-9. Going to be a timeout called by Coach Tibbins. All right. 5 hands it over to 10. Tries to hand it over. Number 3, but it's going to be out of bounds. Ball's going to be in possession now of the Warriors. Number 14 hands it over to 33. It's going to be stolen by the Bobcats. 3 hands it over to 10. I think they were saying it was last touch by the Warriors. Five hands it over to 3. Over to 5. Almost stolen. Gonna be out of bounds on the Warriors. I'd like to put in, this is an interactive live stream. If you would like to leave a comment, please let us know. Please let us know what you have to say and what you think about the game. Also, I was just wondering to the people who are watching currently, how is the audio and the video? Is it good? I'm just wondering. Just making sure everything's working. .25 hands it over to 33. Goes in for the quick jumper. It's going to be good. Score is 4-11. 5 hands it over to 10. 10 for the quick jumper. Not going to fall. Going to be a foul call on number 2. Foul called on number 23. It's going to be their first foul of the game. Number 35 was up for 2 shots. First shot was a miss. Second one was good. 23 hands it over to 25, over to 5, over to 12. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball's going to be in possession of the Bobcats. Two minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. Score is 5-11. Ten tries to hand it over to number 5. 5 hands it over to 33. It's not going to fall. Going to be a foul call. Number 10 for the Bobcats, going to be her first foul of the game. 33 up for 2 shots. First one, not going to fall. .33, second, not going to fall. 2, hands it over to 10. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. Number 5 going up for a quick layup, not going to fall. It'll be stolen by the Bobcats. 10, it's going to be out of bounds. Ball's going to be in possession of the Warriors. Score is 5-11, 1 minute left on the clock. I do not know if they are doing 2 quarters or if it's just one with 10 minutes on it, but I think it's 2. Trinity commented, "Hi Grant, and the audio is decent." Well, hello and thank you. Shauna Hilton Chambers, looking and sounding great. Hate that I can't be there, but you guys are doing great. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in. All right. We're going to be coming into the game. 1 second left. Oh, they put 50 back up. Okay. 2 hands it over to 10. 10 hands it over to 31, over to 10. Out of bounds. 14 hands it over to 25. 25 over to 23. 23 quick jumper. It's going to be good. 31 hands it over to 10, over to 3. 3 quick jumper. Not going to fall. Jump ball. Hands it over to 3. 3 tries for the quick jumper, not going to fall. Over to 25, over to 5, over to 12. 12, quick jumper, and it's going to be good. That's going to be the buzzer. I think we're going to be heading into second quarter. All right, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. All right, and we're back in. Number 3 takes it, puts it up, not gonna fall. .25 hands it over to number 10 for the Bobcats, steals the ball. Number 10. It's going to be intercepted by number 14. Over to 33. 33 looking for the quick jumper. Not going to fall. But the rebound was good. Number 10. Number 3, 23, hands it over to 5. 5, going to be a walk. .25, hands it over to 14, over to 23. It's going to be stolen by the Bobcats. .14 hands it over to 25. 25 over to 23, over to 12. 5 hands it over to 10. Ten hands it over to 3. Tries to hand it over to 5. Going to be stolen by number 33. 33 puts it up for 2, and it's going to be good. Score is 7-21. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be stolen by number 25. 25 puts it up for 2, and it's going to be good. Score is going to be 7-23. 9 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. 5 hands it over to 10. 10 tries to hand it over to number 23, but it's just going to go right over her head. .14 hands it over to 25, over to 23. Tries to hand it over to number 12, over to 14 to 23. Going to be stolen back by the Bobcats. 24 hands it over to 10. 10 to 24. 24 trying to go up for the quick jumper, but she's going to be blocked. Good defense by the Warriors. Going to be a jump ball called. I believe a jump ball. Yes. Ball's going to be in possession of the Bobcats. Number 23 handing it in. Hands it over to 5. Ball's going to be in possession of the Warriors. 14 hands it to 25. Over to 14, over to 4. 12, sorry. Tries to hand it over to 25. .14 hands it over to 5. Gonna be a foul call. On number 25, it's going to be their second foul, or number 2, going to be their second foul of the game. 5 up for 2 shots. First one's good. 7 minutes left on the clock. Second quarter. Second free throw is up. Not going to fall. 35. Tries to hand it over to 5. 35 steals it back, goes up for the layup, and it's good. Score is going to be 9-24, 6 minutes, 33 seconds left on the clock. Over to 5. 5 for the quick three, and it's going to be good. Scores, or a 2. I think she was just in past that three-point line. Going to be subbing out number 2 for not subbing out, sorry. 23 hands it over to 2. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball's going to be in possession of the Bobcats. 23 hands it over to 24, over to 5. Hands it over to 2. Tries to hand it over to 5. It's going to be in possession of the Warriors. Over to 5. Over to 22. 22 tries to, and it's going to be a foul call. I believe on number 22, and it's going to be her first foul of the game. Hands it over to 2. Stolen. 33 goes up, tries to put it up for 2. It's going to be a foul called number 2. Going to be a shooting foul. On number 2, it's going to be her third foul of the game. Number 33 up for 2 shots. First one's not going to fall. Just going to hit the rim. Subbing in number 5, number 35. 33 for the second free throw. Not going to fall. Or did it? I think it did, yeah. 23 tries to hand it to 3, but it's going to be stolen. It's going to be out of bounds on the Warriors. Hands it over to 3. She's going to be fouled. Foul by number 33 for the Warriors. It's going to be her first foul. 3 over to 23. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. 22 hands it over to 24. 24 hands it over to 5. Back to 14. Almost went out of bounds there. 14 tries to put it up. Not going to fall. Stolen by the Bobcats. 12 tries to end it to 3. Going to be stolen back by the Warriors. Warriors with a quick 3. It's going to be good. Score is going to be 9-30. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. 23 tries to pass it, but it's going to be stolen. Over to 33. Quick jumper, and it's going to be good. Number 10. Could be a timeout called. All right. Coming in with 2 minutes, 56 seconds left. 10 hands it over to 3. Hands it over to 10. stolen, but it's going to be out of bounds. Score is 9-32, 2 minutes, 33 seconds left on the clock. 23-25, hands it over to 14, over to 33. 33 tried to shoot it, but there's going to be a foul called. And number 10, it's going to be her second foul of the game for the Bobcats. .33, first free throw not going to fall. Number 33, second shot, second free throw. Well, I guess she was at the three-point line, so it's going to be 3 shots. Third one's not going to fall. 33 tries to shoot it. It's going to hit the top, but they did not call it out of bounds. 33 tries to put it up again. Hand it over. 24. .4 hands it over to 22. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. 33 puts it up for 2. It's going to be good. .31 hands it over to 24. It's going to be stolen back by the Warriors. Score is 9-34, 40 seconds left on the clock. 9-36 now. 31 hands it over to 24. Warriors steal it. They're going up for 2. It's going to be good. There's about 24 seconds left on the clock. 31 hands it over to 24. 24 taking it down the court. 4 hands it over to 22. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors. Quick layup. It's going to be good. 5 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the ball game. I believe. I think. Yes. Maybe. Yep. That's going to be the ball game for the 7th grade girls. All right, that's going to be the 7th grade game. All right. About to be coming into the 7th grade boys game, so stay tuned for that. You are watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Okay. All right. We're going to be coming into the junior, or not junior, 7th grade boys game. Foul call on Peyton Pinson. Going to be his first foul of the game. Grabbed by John Massey. Going to take it up for 2, not going to fall. Number 14 hands it over to 21. 21 over to 35. 35 tries to hand it to 14. It's going to be out of bounds. Jake hands it over to Colt. It'll be out of bounds on the Bobcats. .21 hands it over to 35. Back to 21. 21 over to 12. 12 tries to put it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. Ball's going to be in possession of the Bobcats. Jake hands it over to Colt. Colt tries to hand it over to John, but it's going to be out of bounds. Jake hands it over to Peyton. Peyton with the quick jumper, not going to fall. 25 hands it over to 21. 21 over to 14. 14 over to 21. Jake hands it over to Colt. Over to Keaton, over to Peyton. Peyton, quick jumper, it's good. 35 hands it over to 21. 21 over to 14. Gonna be a walk call. Number 14. Jake over to Colt, over to John, over to Jake, over to Colt. Colt, quick three, not gonna fall. On foul called on number 21. It's gonna be their first foul of the game. .35 hands it over to 21. 21 over to 12, over to 14. 14 puts it up, not gonna fall. John hands it over to Peyton. Peyton hands it over to Jake. Colt grabs it. Over to Peyton. Hands it to Keaton. Keaton tries to go up for a quick jumper. He's gonna be fouled. going to be a shooting foul. Keaton up for 2 shots. First free throw is not going to fall. Second one's good. (21) hands it over to 12, over to 23, back to 21, over to 12, over to 35, over to 12, 35 over to 12. It's going to be good. Score is going to be 3-2. Jake gonna go up for 2. Quick layup, it's gonna be good. 21 hands it over to 35, back to 21. 21 hands it over to 12, over to 35, 35 for the quick 3, not gonna fall. Colt grabs it. Tries to put it up for 2. It's gonna be a walk call. Ball's going to be in possession of Cotter. (15) hands it over to 21. 21 hands it over to 0, over to 15. 15 over to 21, over to 12. Going to be a foul call, number 1. Was that right? On number 24. So Colt, going to be his first foul of the game. Score is 5-2. Bobcats ahead by 3. Now score is 5-3. Number 12's first free throw was good. Second one's up, not going to fall. John hands it over to Jake. Over to Colt. Colt tries to put it up for 2, not going to fall. (21) hands it over to 15, back to 21. 21 over to 0. Bobcats have the ball. Colt takes it, puts it up for 2. Not gonna fall. John for the rebound. Peyton grabs it. Gonna be stolen. Back by the Warriors. 15. It's gonna be stolen. Gonna call a jump ball. Ball is still in possession, or ball is now in possession of the Warriors. 21 hands it over to 15. 15 quick 3, not gonna fall. 21 over to 15. 15 quick jumper, not gonna fall. John hands it over to Colt. Colt goes up for a quick layup, not gonna fall. John for the rebound. Keaton gonna be a I think they said out of bounds. I don't. Nope. No. Well, maybe. Peyton hands it over to Colt. Colt tries to put it up. Gonna be a shooting foul on foul call on number 35. It's gonna be his first foul of the game. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. Bobcats ahead by 2. First free throw's good. Now ahead by 3. Second free throw is not going to fall. John hands it over to Colt. Over to Peyton. Peyton tries to put it up for two. Not going to fall. Second attempt to rebound. No good. 35 goes up for the layup. Not going to fall. It's going to be out of bounds. Over to 4, 21, back to 4. It's gonna be stolen by Colt. Colt goes up for the quick layup. It's gonna be good. Score is gonna be 8-3. Bobcats ahead by 5. 21, hands it over to 4. Over to 14, 14 puts it up. Gonna be a foul call. John hands it over to Peyton. Peyton. No half court. 14 tries to put it up for 2, not gonna fall. Keaton. It's gonna be out of bounds on the Warriors. Keaton hands it over to Jake. Gonna be out of bounds. 22.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Score is 8-5. Bobcats leading by 3. Jake hands it over to Peyton. Over to Colt. Foul called on Jake. Gonna be his second foul of the game. 4 hands it over to 14. Hands it over to 23. 23 over to 0. Oh, back to 23. Gonna be stolen by Keaton. Keaton hands it over to Colt. That's gonna be the buzzer. All right. Samantha McDowell said, "Go number 34, watching from Texas." Welcome, Samantha, to the broadcast. Thank you for joining us in this good game. It has been a good game so far, these last 2. All right, you're watching the Marshall Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're going to be coming back in after we're going to be coming back in to the 7th grade boys game. Second quarter, 12-23, quick jumper, not going to fall. 14 grabs it, hands it over to 23, over to 12. 21, quick three, not going to fall. It was stolen. Jericho. Timeout called. Jericho hands it over to Colt. Colt over to Jake. Jake tries to hand it over to Peyton. It's going to be stolen. Number 14. Number 14 puts it up for two. Score is going to be 8-7. 1 point difference. It'll be a walk. Ball's going to be in possession of Cotter. .35 over to 21, stolen by John. John. Let's go over to Jericho. Jericho hands it over to Jake. Jake hands it over to Colt. Walk. Mark Watkins just commented, I'm planning on being at the games tomorrow night. Well, we are looking forward to seeing you there, Mark. And thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. (15) hands it over to 35. 35 over to 14. Stolen by John. John hands it over to Logan. Peyton grabs it. Over to Colt. Colt over to John. It's going to be rebounded by Logan. It's going to be good. 15 hands it over to 21. Over to 35. 35 over to 12, over to 35. 35 looking for that quick jumper, not going to fall. It'll be a foul or jump ball. Score is going to be 10-7. Bobcats leading by 3. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock in this second half. Colt tries to put it up with the quick jumper, steals it back. Colt hands it over to Peyton. Peyton, quick three, not gonna fall. Jump ball. (15) hands it over. 21 over to 15. 15, 21. Over to 0 for the quick three, not gonna fall. (15) hands it over to 12. Tries to hand it over to 0, intercepted by Logan. Logan puts it up for quick layup, not gonna fall. 21 over to 12, over to 14, over to 15. 15 for the quick three, not gonna fall. Over to Colt. Colt hands it over to Peyton. It's gonna be a foul called. Foul. It's called on number 15, first foul of the game. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. Score is 10-7. Bobcats leading by 3. First one, no good. Second one's good. Score is now 11-7. 21 hands it over to 12, back to 21. Gonna be out of bounds. Logan hands it over to Peyton. Number 14 grabs the ball. Grant just commented, audio is good and video is good. Also, hey Grant, is Grant is not my last name. That is my first name. 14, hands it over to 21, back to 14. Over to 21, over to 35. Gonna be a foul call. Foul called on Jake. Gonna be his third foul. .21, hands it over to 14, over to 35, over to 21, 21-3, not gonna fall. Jake. It almost went in. John grabs it. Keaton snags it before it goes out of bounds, hands it over to Logan, over to Jake. .21 for the three, and that's gonna be good. Logan hands it over to Keaton, over to Jake. Jake for the quick layup, or jumper, not gonna fall. Jump ball. Ball's gonna be in possession of the Bobcats. It's gonna be a timeout call. All right. Peyton tries to hand it over to Logan. It's going to be out of bounds on the Warriors. 5 minutes left on the clock. Jake hands it over to Colt. Peyton in for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball's going to be in possession of the Warriors. .21 over to 35. 35 over to 21. 35 over to 0. Back to 35 over to 21. Over to 12. Gonna be a foul call. Foul called, number 12, Jake. Gonna be his fourth foul of the game. He's got to be careful. He could foul out. 14 over to 21. Tries to hand it over to 14. It's going to be out of bounds on the Bobcats. .14 over to 21. Going to be out of bounds. .21. It's going to be stolen by John. John hands it to Colt. Colt for the quick layup. Just barely, just not going to fall in. Jericho hands it over to Peyton. Peyton over to Colt. Colt for the quick jumper, not gonna fall. Stolen, number 14. 0 puts it up, not gonna fall. Score is 11-12. Warriors now leading. Jericho, quick jumper. Colt puts it up, and it's good. Score is 13-12. Bobcats leading by 1. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. 21 hands it over to 35. Gonna be a walk called. Logan hands it over to Peyton, over to Jake. Gonna be a foul called. Gonna be a shooting foul. Jake is up for 2 shots. Foul called on number 35. Gonna be his second foul of the game. First free throw's up. Not gonna fall. Second free throw's up. It's gonna be good. Nope. Oh, okay. .21 hands it, tries to hand it over to 14. Tries to hand it over, or Peyton tries to hand it over to Logan. It's going to be stolen. Number 14 stolen by John, over to Colt. Colt over to Logan. Logan for the quick 3, not going to fall. 38 seconds left in this quarter. We have foul called. Number 21, it's going to be their second foul. John is up for 2 shots. First one's up. First one's not going to fall. One more free throw left. Second free throw's up. Not going to fall. It's going to be out of bounds. 31 seconds left on the clock. Score is 13-12. Timeout called. Jake. Hands it over to Logan. Logan puts it up for two. Score is 15-12. 22 seconds left on the clock. Just want to put out there to those who are wondering where Blaze is at. Blaze is graduating from college this week, and he has been studying for exams. So he is not going to be here or tomorrow for homecoming. But tonight, it's just me and my dad. Tomorrow it will be me and Miss Caston for the announcing of the homecoming game against White County, I believe. Oh, hands it over to 21, over to 14. All right. "19 seconds left on the clock. "35, tries to hand it over to 12. Almost out of bounds. Stolen by the Bobcats. Jake puts it up for two. 10 seconds left on the clock. 21, hands it over to 35, back to 21. Your final score is 17-12. The Bobcats taking home the victory. All right, that's going to be the end of the 7th grade game. I'm going to show the prayer, and then we are going to head on to, I think, the junior high girls game. Stay tuned for that. All right, you're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. All right. We're going to be coming into the junior high girls game.
Hey, good evening. This is Grant Stad helping out tonight with Blaze being gone. Try to bring you some junior girls action between the Cotter Lady Warriors and the Junior Lady Bobcats.
About to have the tip-off here.
All right, Cotter controls the tip.
15 over to 13. Over to 0-0. Just gonna say 0-0.
Jump ball.
Actually, just 0. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is 0-0.
Kenna hands it over to Kennedy. Over to Bella Williams.
Silver
puts it up. Not gonna fall. Double zero hands it over to number 13. 13 over to 15. Over to number 0. Over to 0-0. Over to 13. 0-0. Looking for a three-pointer. 15 hands it over to 11, over to 20, back to 11. 11 puts it up. It's not going to fall. 13 with the rebound. Still doesn't fall. 0-0 brings it back over to 15, back to 0-0, over to 13, over to 15, over to 11. Over to 20, 20 over to 15, over to 0-0. Be out of bounds.
Yeah, ball's gonna stay with Cotter. They're pretty active on moving the ball around in the half court, so it's hard to keep up with all of those.
They like to keep it moving.
Yep, they're trying to create mismatches or get openings to where they could get an easy layup or cheap basket.
But the Bobcats are keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, we're playing good defense so far. They got a layup past us there. But,
Kennedy hands it over to Bella, but it's going to be stolen by Cotter. McKenna hands it over to Kennedy. Over to McKenna. Okay, tries to hand it back. It's going to be out of bounds. McKenna hands it over to Kennedy. Back to McKenna. Over to Kennedy.
Oh, they're trapping her.
Yep, they trapped her. They're going to call a jump ball. Number 11 hands it over to 0-0. 11 over to 13. 13 puts it up for 2.
Strong move to the basket there. She got it off the glass. Try for the traditional three-point play here. That free throw was no good. So, again, they're trying to trap.
They're going to end up foul.
I didn't see the call, but let's see.
It looks like there was a foul called on number...
No, they called a jump ball because the
jump
possession just switched back, yeah.
Okay. Campbell hands it over to Kennedy. Over to Silver. Silver with the quick three, not going to fall. Bella tries to grab it. It's going to be stolen by number 20. Over to 15, back to 0-0. 0-0 taking it nice and slow. Setting up a play. 11 hands it over to 13. They're going to call a walk. Ball's going to be in possession of the Bobcats.
See if Marshall can come down and get some points, put us on the scoreboard here.
McKenna hands it over to Kennedy. Back to McKenna, over to Kennedy.
Yeah, they called a backcourt violation there, I think. I'm not sure I agree with that call, but that's their call. So I thought she was past the line, but maybe they thought she wasn't. So.
0 tries to hand it to 15, but it's going to be out of bounds. Ball is going to be in possession of the Bobcats. Score is 0-4. McKenna hands it over to Kennedy.
See, again, look, they're trying to trap here in the corner using the baseline.
McKenna over to Silver. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up for 2, not going to fall. Campbell tries to grab it, but 0 just grabs it.
Transition layup. Yeah, transition layup. They did a good job on that one.
We need to watch for that.
Yep, I thought that could have been a foul right there.
Tries to hand it over to McKenna, stolen by number 15. It's going to be out of bounds.
Kennedy tried for it, but her feet got tripped up. It's a good hustle by Smith. Double dribble on Cotter. Ball's going to go back to Marshall.
Double dribble, the fundamentals. I know it's junior high, but still. Fundamentals. They need them. Every team needs those, you know. Going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've seen a lot of games that you could win with good defense and making free throws and good rebounds.
Yeah.
Can win a lot
Kennedy
of games.
for the quick 3, not going to fall. It's going to be a foul called. Couldn't really tell who fouled. It was called on number 15, first foul. I think it was a shooting foul, so it's going to be 2 shots.
Chance to put Marshall on the board here. Oh, just almost went through. Let's see if she can get this one here. Yeah, that's a good looking free throw. Good. Oh, and they said that she stepped over the line, free throw line. So they waved off that free throw. So Marshall's still looking to get on the board here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
0 over to 2 over to 13.
Yeah, she walked.
It'll be a walk. Kennedy hands it over to Campbell. Back to Kennedy.
Good ball movement there in the half court.
Bella for the quick jumper, not going to fall.
McKenna strong for the rebound, went up with it, didn't go.
Bella grabs it back, puts it up.
Williams, good. There we go. Glad to see us get on the scoreboard there. Score is Cotter 6-2. Just over a minute to go in the first quarter here. Straight pass, but Cotter got it back. And it's going to be a foul on Marshall on McKenna. Be a shooting foul.
Score is going to be 2-6. Cotter leading by 4. Number 2's first free throw not going to fall.
All right, looks like a substitution there. Gracie's coming in for McKenna.
Over to Campbell, going to be stolen. All right, we're going to be coming back in to the game. Second quarter about to start. 6 minutes left on the clock. .15 hands it over to 0 over to 20, over to 2. 20 tries to put it up. Gonna be a foul call.
And see what Cotter's doing. They're trying to draw the Marshall defenders away out from under the basket, and then, you know, give an easy lane for their player to drive and get the ball. And she missed the first free throw. Got one more to go. A little bit too hard on that one. Marshall gets the rebound. And Cotter knocked it out of bounds. Ball will stay with Marshall.
Kennedy. It's going to be out of bounds. Bella hands it over to Reese, over to Kennedy, back to Reese, over to Kennedy, over to Gracie, over to Reese, back to Gracie.
Here we go.
Gracie tries to put
good
it up.
shot. Didn't go.
Two, not gonna fall. Ball's gonna be in possession of Cotter. Zero hands it over to number 13, over to 15. You got to be careful. That could have been a foul there.
Yep, they're looking for those layups. That's high percentage shot, and if you don't get it, you usually get the foul. So we can pretty much see that's Cotter's strategy for tonight. Try to punch the ball inside and get the easy basket or draw a foul.
Going to be a timeout call. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back. Going to be out of bounds.
Uh-oh.
15 to 13, quick layup. It's good.
Yeah, I think we missed her, and she was.
McKenna hands it over to Kennedy. Over to Gracie. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up for two. That's good.
Down the lane. We got to get some stops down here on this end. See, there they go again, punching it inside.
13 in the key.
They got the foul.
Went up for a quick jumper, not going to fall.
Yep.
But there's going to be a foul call.
Yep, they're looking to draw that foul every time.
Number 13 up for two shots. Or one shot. First one's good. McKenna hands it over to Kennedy. Kennedy hands it to McKenna. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy driving in.
Good drive, didn't go. Fighting for the ball.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow stays with Marshall.
Silver hands it over to Kennedy. They have got strong defense.
Yeah, they move pretty quick.
And they try to box you in.
Yep.
Double zero takes it in for the quick layup. It's going to be a foul call.
Yeah, she got that one and going to
Push
the line.
foul. Yep.
Try to add one more.
Or two, actually, maybe.
No, she got the basket, so this is just going to be an and one.
Oh, okay.
Yep, trying for the old-fashioned three-point play.
First
And
one's good.
She
Or
got
second, Yeah, first one's good. It's all good.
Oh.
Yeah.
it. See
6
there.
to 16. 0-0 grabs it again. It's going to be a foul call. On number 5, going to be their first foul, or Campbell, going to be her first foul. It'll be a timeout called. Take a quick break. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back in.
Cotter makes 1 out of 2 on that. A few minutes ago, the score was 6-4, so Cotter's gone on a 11-2 run here, going down through this the end of the first and into the second quarter.
Kennedy puts it up for 2, and it's going to be good.
We needed that. It's a good score there. To
15 hands it over to 0-0. 0-0 hands it over to 15. It's going to be a walk call.
I was going to say, I think a few feet shuffled there a few times, so hopefully ball back to Marshall. See there,
Kennedy.
Cotter's contesting everything, so we got to be careful on those inbound passes. We got to be careful in the half court. She's trapped. Give her somewhere to throw to. Yep. But see, when they double team, somebody's going to be open. We got to find that
puts it up
mismatch.
for 2. It's not going to fall. It's going to be stolen by the Warriors.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is if somebody's double teaming you, somebody else is open on your team if you can find them.
More than likely.
13 for the easy layup. Soft touch off the glass for Cotter. They're back ahead by 11, 19-8.
Kennedy hands it over to Campbell. Going to be out of bounds.
Good duck there by Kennedy to avoid being decapitated by the ball when Cotter was trying to save it. So quick reflexes there. Like to see that.
Reese hands it over to Kennedy. Kennedy, quick jumper, not going to fall. Score is 8-19.
See, they're kicking it in again to 13.
It's going to be a foul call.
I mean, when you boil it down, like you said a while ago, it's about fundamentals, and you know, Cotter's game plan is pretty basic, but it's really effective so far.
Well, you see, I mean, they box you in and you can't do anything.
Yep,
You're
that's
stuck.
exactly.
And I mean, if you back up past the half-court line, it's a half-court violation, and it automatically goes to them.
Yep.
If you can't get it over their arms, they're going to either push you past it or they're going to steal the ball.
And that pressure, again, right there caused us to make the turnover. And, you know, the more possessions you get, the more chances you have to score. And the less your opponents can score. And that's why Cotter's playing pretty aggressive so
20
far.
goes up for the quick jumper.
She
Going to be
gets
another foul
fouled.
called.
Yeah. Let's see. That was on Reese.
Going to be her
0-0.
first foul.
Yeah.
I don't think they have missed. They've missed this game, but they haven't missed very much. We've missed quite a bit this game, I will say.
Marshall trails 21-8.
Campbell tries to hand it over to Kennedy.
Cotter got the steal on the inbound, but didn't make it. See if we can push the ball up and do something here.
Campbell's taking it, hands it over to Bella. Bella tries to put it in, not going to fall. 20 over to 11.
She missed the layup. Marshall gets the rebound.
See, they're trying to box her in.
Yeah, gotta
Right there.
get
See?
help or call a timeout. Coach saved that possession there.
Timeout works. I think that Coach Tibbins is seeing this, and I think she's going to come up with a plan and say, hey, let's do this and this to prevent them from blocking us in. And let's go, I think she's going to, which actually I don't think I know she's going to make a game plan for us in a play that will go around it. So,
yeah, she's definitely telling them what to do there. Of course, it's always about execution, and sometimes, it's difficult. Just have to see. We can just one thing is to try to anticipate when that trap is coming, and you've got to kind of play connected with your teammates and make sure whoever's bringing up the ball that someone else is there to be able to throw to before they get into trouble with the trap. Trying to anticipate that it's coming and try to dump that ball off and keep the defenders running around so they can't just lock down on who has the ball.
yeah.
And but again, it's easy for us to say sitting up here, watching. But
it's way
it's
more stressful
harder to
down
execute.
there.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll get it figured out.
Going to be a jump ball call. Ball is going to stay in position, or not going to stay in position. Possession.
It's going back to Cotter.
Yep.
Yeah, I think number 20 thought she grabbed the ball, but I thought she grabbed Bella's head, but they didn't call a foul. So good hustle there by Reese. She almost got the steal, and now we did get the steal. So
Well, we can't always see some things. Like from up here, it's harder to see the game. We're up here. It's kind of hard for me to see some of the numbers, actually, because they're turned sideways.
that's a foul. Again, Cotter's contesting everything in the half court. One thing about playing that kind of defense, though, it does make you tired. And I just hope maybe in the second half that maybe the Cotter players' legs get a little tired, they get a little winded, and maybe we can get some more opportunities.
Kennedy's going to hand it over to Gracie. They're going to call a jump ball. I thought it might have been a foul.
Yeah, ball's going to stay with Marshall.
There was just so much going on. Silver's going to hand it in. Passes it to Kennedy. Over to Reese. Reese hands it over to Campbell.
And
See, look, those two, they're coming in to try and block her near that.
Oh, Kennedy for the three.
That's good.
Drains it.
We need that.
And see, you notice the way we're starting to pass, instead of passing low, we're starting to pass over the defenders, so that's helping to beat that trap. I just noticed when Reese threw it over, she got it, lofted the ball up over.
They're going to call a foul, but that was good defense by the Bobcats.
Yeah, we've drawn it back to within 10. So I like what I'm seeing here. to try to finish out the second quarter.
I knew Coach Tibbins would come up with a plan to, execute, and we're starting to see. But these Bobcats are fighting hard tonight. The first free throw was good. Second one's up. Second one's good. 35 seconds left on the clock.
I don't know how many free throws that number 13 has shot, but it's been a bunch.
There's going to be a foul call.
Yep, that's only the second one on Cotter for this quarter. So
Campbell.
good inbound pass.
Over to Silver, over to Gracie.
Oh, she got
But
blocked.
it's going to be stolen by number 13 over to 0-0. 0-0 taking it in, puts it up for a quick layup, and it's going to be good. 22 seconds left on the clock. Scores 11-25.
Good
Kennedy taking it down. Pushing from the wing.
Number 13 got the block, and then Kennedy caught it out of bounds.
4 hands it over to 0-0. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball is still going to be in possession of Cotter. Or Cotter still has possession. Number 4 is going to hand it over to 0-0.
Uh-oh.
Going to be a foul called on Kennedy. 4 seconds left on the clock. It was not a shooting foul, so it will not put her up for free throws.
Yeah, son, actually. Yeah, we've got 8 fouls, so we're over the 5. So she gets 2 shots.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see that they were lining up for it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I just noticed the foul count. All right. 4 seconds left on the clock. First free throw was no good. Second one.
yeah.
Second one's just going to fall right in. Scores 11-26. Campbell hands it over to Silver.
Got 4 seconds. See if we can get the final shot.
And that's going to be the end of the second quarter. We're going to be heading into halftime.
Marshall trails 26-11 at the half.
Yep. All right. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. All right, we are back to the third quarter. Heading into the third quarter. 11 to 26, 6 minutes on the clock. Double zero hands it over to 11. 11 over to double zero. Back to 11. Over to 14. Or 15. Kennedy tries to put it up for a layup. There's going to be a foul called. She's going to be up for 2 shots. I keep forgetting that the fouls for the teams reset.
Right, yeah. But that was a shooting. You know, she was taking the shot, so. Yep.
Double zero hands it to 15, over to 11, over to 13. They went up for the quick jumper.
Called carrying. The ball bounced up a little bit too high for Kennedy there. Again in the paint.
Puts it up for 2,
I'm not
11
sure,
to 30.
Not sure how many points she scored, but it's been a bunch.
15, puts it back up, and it's good. Scores 11 to 32.
Oh, that pass was intercepted. Cotter down, trying to get another layup, and they got it. Yeah, gonna have to do a timeout. That's an 8-0 run to start the. All right, let's see, what was the score at halftime? It was 26-11, right? So yeah, it's an 8-0 run. Yeah, for Cotter to start. So try to break up their momentum here with the timeout.
Bobcats called a timeout?
Yeah. See if we can regroup and
when we come back in, see what happens.
Yep. We'll try to get our stuff going and try to stop them.
I'd just like to put in again, this is an interactive live stream. If you would like to leave a comment, please leave it below. McKenna hands it over to Kennedy.
There we go.
Over to Campbell. And she's going to be, or jump ball.
Yeah, ball's going to stay with Marshall.
Kennedy going in for a quick jumper, not going to fall.
That's a good shot. It just didn't go down.
15 over to double zero. $13 over to 15 over to double zero. Back to 15. To 11. Jump ball.
Ball's going to stay with Cotter. Ball goes into 13. 13 shoots. She gets fouled. I'll be interested to see how many points that she ends up with for the night. I think she's well over 20.
It is McKenna's 4th foul. She might be in some foul trouble here.
Yep.
Even though, yep.
Yeah, she's going to come out.
Putting
Gracie
Bella Williams and Gracie.
Yeah.
Second one's up, not gonna fall.
Well, she missed a free throw. That's unusual.
Campbell hands it over to Kennedy. Kennedy.
Trying to get past the pressure here.
It's gonna be stolen by number 11. Gonna be out of bounds.
Yeah. Cotter's had a lot of steals tonight. That pressure is really working for him.
Scores 11-35. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left in this third quarter. 0-0. Hands it over.
That was number 15.
15 with that quick three, and it's going to be good. Score is now 11-38.
Yeah, they haven't shot many of those, but that one was nothing but net. Jump ball again. It's going to stay with Marshall. I think the scorekeepers are fingers are wearing out, having to switch possession back and forth. It's changing so much. We had a lot of jump balls tonight, a lot of contested.
Kennedy hands it over to Campbell.
I'll show my age a little bit here. Back in the olden days, instead of doing the alternating possession, they actually did a jump ball every time the ball was tied up. So this works a lot better. It's a lot faster for the game. Having jump balls every time, we would have had like 20 jump balls already. So it would have taken a long time. Oh, nice reverse layup by Kennedy. Didn't go. That was a good move. Good defense, almost a steal. There we go. Keep reaching for the ball, girls. That's right. Well, then Cotter stole it back. So
11, quick three. Not going to fall.
13 got the rebound in the paint. Layup again. Or short shot off the glass.
Bella hands it over to Kennedy. Kennedy hands it over to Campbell. Over to Bella. Silver, quick jumper, and it's going to be good.
Rattles around and falls through. Good shot. We needed that.
11 hands it over to 0-0. Over to 11. Over to 13.
Okay, good. We got the rebound there. Try to fast outlet pass, a little bit too tall for Kennedy there. But that's the right idea. Whenever you get that fast break, try to push your advantage and get down and get an easy score or draw a foul. That's what we were trying to do there.
They're trying to, take it slower. It's going to be a foul call. Push foul on Bella, number 21. Yep, it's going to be her first foul. Double zero tries to put it up with a quick jumper. Not
good
gonna
rebound
fall.
by Gracie.
Over 20.
Outlet to
Silver.
Kennedy.
Kennedy going to be.
Yep, she was fouled on the shot attempt.
Yep.
She'll go to the line for 2.
Free throws are free shots. You make them, you get free points. Need to make these.
Good shot. That one a little bit too strong, but Gracie gets the rebound. See if we can get a couple more points out of this possession here. Kennedy going to take it back to the good. Oh, nice off the glass. That's what we want to see right there.
4 hands it over to 0-0. 0-0 hands it over to 10, over to 2.
Oh.
Stolen by Kennedy.
Little sloppy ball handling there by Cotter, and we got the steal.
Gonna be a walk.
Yeah.
Score is 16-40. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Double zero, hands it over to 4. Over to 2. Back to double zero, over to 10. 10 quick 3, not gonna fall.
Thought we came down with the ball. Oh, looks like we got a player hurt here. Number 5. Is it Campbell?
Yeah.
Not sure what happened, but maybe if someone came down on her leg. Didn't see. Sure hope she's okay. So. She's going to be helped off there by the coaches. She may end up with a bruise the size of a basketball on her leg from as painful as that looks. Hope she ends up being okay. They're probably going to have to look at that, maybe wrap it. Hope it's not anything serious.
All right. 4 hands it over to 10, over to 4, over to 2. Gonna be stolen by Kennedy. 43 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, Coach Tibbin trying to make her case there. Hey, that was a foul. And they didn't call it. Just said it was out of bounds on Cotter. I think a lot of times they should call the foul, but then they end up just calling out of bounds. But, you know, getting those fouls added to the foul count would help put us through the line. But we just got to take whatever they give us.
Yep.
Oh, Kennedy drove. No foul on that one either. Gracie made a good defensive play there. If you're going to foul, you better foul and make sure the player doesn't make the shot. At least make them earn it from the line.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to, and she was going for the ball. So that's legit. Whenever you take it down in the paint, you're taking your chances. So.
Number 20, sorry. That's going to be Gracie's third foul. 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Double zero makes another one. I think she's probably the second leading scorer on the Cotter team. She's probably got about 15. I haven't been keeping stats, so I'm not sure, but she's scored a fair number of points for them.
Bella hands it over to Kennedy. Kennedy. Jump ball.
Yep, ball goes back to Cotter.
4 hands it to 15.
Good defense by Kennedy. The ball actually went off of the Cotter player, but they called it out of bounds back to Cotter.
Well, hey, look, they're down there, we're up here. They see stuff differently than we do. They're right there.
There we go.
Reese hands it over to
Good, pushing
Kennedy.
up the court. Kennedy. Oh.
You know, what we think, it may have bounced off of them. It may have just whizzed by them. Just went straight by them.
Yep, it's not our call. A lot of times I wish that it was, but it's not. All right, let's see if Gracie can add a couple more to the Bobcats score total from the line here. That one rattled around but didn't fall through. She's got one more shot. That's a good-looking free throw. Nothing but net. Oh, Kennedy on the inbound steal. And she got fouled, and they didn't call it.
Well,
that's going
to be the end of the third quarter. Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back in. We're heading into the fourth quarter.
Kennedy for the quick three. That was a good shot. And good defense by Kennedy. But ball's going to stay with Cotter.
15. Hands it over to 11.
Oh, Kennedy in for the steal.
Gonna be.
She's like the Energizer Bunny. She's all over the place. I think the refs talking to the players, just telling them, let's keep it clean, you know, kind of like in a boxing match, you know, just tell them keep it clean. And everybody gets excited because, I mean, you're hustling, adrenaline's flowing, you're trying to make the play. So refs just want to make sure it doesn't get out of control here in the last quarter.
Kennedy hands it over to Reese, but it's going to be stolen.
Oh, Kennedy trying to get the ball, but she fouled. 0-0. And that's, well, oh yeah, the foul count started over. I was going to say she's going to the line, but foul started over, so we got 4 more to go before that happens. That's a 4th foul on Kennedy, so she goes out to get a breather. Thought about the 3. She didn't take it. 15 did. A little bit too strong. She made one earlier, but that one's a little bit too hard. Bella missed the shot. Gracie came down with the rebound, and ball's going to stay with Marshall. That time we tried to get the rebound, knocked it out of bounds, so ball's going to go back to Cotter. Wish I had $1 for every time Cotter's run that play today. Because they've ran it a bunch, and it's worked well for them.
Score is 20-44. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left on the clock. Number 15 hands it over to 0-0. Over to 11-11, quick 3. Just straight right in.
Yep. And again, they're trying to trap there in the corner, but we got a good pass, got it out. Ball's going to stay with Marshall. Oh, nice by Gracie. She went up strong with that shot, got it to go off the glass. Number 13 takes the 3, shooting from outside, a little bit off. Marshall pushing the ball up. Oh, Silver off the glass, the 3 rattles around and falls through. Seeing some good scoring here by Marshall down in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Rebound by Gracie. That 3 by Cotter was too hard. Bella lost the handle. I think she was thinking about that layup she was fixing to make and Ball got away from her. Now we got mass substitutions by Cotter. Give their starting players a breather, I guess.
Over to 2-2. Puts it up, and it's going to be good. Scores 25-49.
Oh yeah, Marshall's had numerous substitutions as well. See what happens the final 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Cotter inbounds. Oh,
4.
good defense by Alex.
Yep, out of bounds.
Defense maybe a little too aggressive there on Alex. She got called for the foul, but good hustle.
Out of bounds. Merriam hands it over to Katie, I believe.
Yeah, nice shot there. 15-footer or so off the glass. Oh, good defense by Alex. She's been trying to contest a lot of shots and a lot of balls, and there's a nice shot off the glass by number 20.
Merriam puts it right back up.
There's Alex going for the ball again. I do like our hustle here. We're not giving up. Cotter shooting free throws from the line. First one's no good. He's got one more shot at it. That one's a little bit too strong. Marshall gets the rebound. We're going to push it up here. Oh, just under 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Merriam hands it over to Josie. Ball stays in possession of the Bobcats. 1 minute, 42 seconds left on the clock.
Marshall trying to inbound it. There we go. Oh, Cotter anticipated that pass and picked it off. Cotter player got her colors confused and threw it to our player, but we couldn't handle it and ball went out of bounds. There we go. I do like our aggressiveness there. We're still contesting and trying to get the ball. I like to see that hustle.
Jump ball.
I guess if I'm wishing for dollars, I wish I had $1 for every jump ball they've called tonight. That plus that layup play, I'd be a rich dude. At least I'd have enough to buy you some supper on the way home.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot by Merriam off the glass. Nice. So we've drawn it to within 18. All right, a couple other players coming in for Cotter there. Down to the last 47 seconds. pass it around, see what they can get. Oh, nice defense. Prevented a layup there. Uh-oh. Alex went for the block. Maybe got her with the body a little bit. They're going to call a foul, and we're not over the limit, so no shot. Sometimes that rule helps you, and sometimes that rule hurts you. In that case, it helped us.
Merriam tries to hand it to Josie, intercepted by the Warriors.
Yep, Alex.
Stolen
really,
back.
Yeah, she's
Alex.
been hustling out there. Really proud to see that.
Hands it over to Merriam. It's going to be out of bounds.
Oh,
Nope.
nope, she saved it.
Saved it.
But Cotter got it. Let's see, we're going to try to drive down for a layup. And they got that to finish the game.
All right.
Final score.
Final score is 31-51. Cotter taking the win. All right. You are watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly into the junior high boys game. coming into the junior high boys game. First quarter, 5 minutes, 55 seconds left on the clock.
Cotter got the tip and tried for a quick layup, but rattled around, didn't fall through.
Number 10 hands it over to 3, over to 5. 5 for the quick 3, not gonna fall. Over to 34, 10. 10 for the 3, and it's gonna be good. Score is 0-3. Cotter ahead by 3. Luke hands it over to Keegan. Number 10 hands it over to 3, back to 10. Hands it over to 5, over to 3, back to 10. 10 hands it over to 3, back to 5, over to 10. 10 was looking for a man over on that, over on the left corner, but just wasn't near there and it went out of bounds. Jerry hands it over to Luke, over to Keegan. Keegan puts it up for 2, scores 2-3. Number 10 hands it over to 5, over to 10, over to 22. 10 for the quick jumper, 3, not gonna fall. Keegan hands it over to Jerry. Jerry hands it over to Eli. Back to Jerry, over to Keegan. Keegan hands it over to Jerry, over to Cole. Cole.
Oh, Cotter
hands
tried
over to
for
Luke,
the steal.
almost stealed it. Yeah,
Yep.
Cotter almost stole it. Eli goes up, just hits under the rim. Luke goes in for the quick jumper, not gonna fall. Stolen by number 5 of Cotter. Number 10 taking it down near the tip of the key.
Oh, nice
top of the
anticipation
key.
on the steal there.
Jerry puts it up for,
Nice.
puts it up.
That's what
layup,
we want right
and
there.
That's good. Score is 4-3. Bobcats leading by 1. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. 10 hands it over to 5 at the wing, over to 34 in the key. Puts it up for a quick floater, and it's gonna be good. Score is 4-5. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Over to Jerry, over to Keegan. Keegan at the wing, pushing in. Goes for a quick jumper, not gonna fall. Eli over to Cole. Cole over to Jerry. Over to Cole. Back to Jerry. Gonna be stolen.
Nope.
Stolen back.
Marshall kept it.
Eli over to Luke at the wing. Over to Cole. Over to Jerry. Cole over to Keegan. Keegan for the quick jumper. Not gonna fall. It's gonna be out of bounds.
Yep, nice play by Eli. As he was going out, he bounced it off the Cotter's player's leg, so Marshall should keep the ball. Very smart play.
That was. Jerry hands it over to Cole, over to Luke. Got the Eli goes in for a quick
It was a hard shot.
Not gonna fall, yeah. Number 5 over to 10, 10 quick layup.
He missed it.
Not gonna fall, it's blocked.
Foul on 24 for Marshall, his first.
On Keegan.
Yep, and Cotter threw it away. So it'll be Marshall ball.
Jerry hands it over to Luke,
Ooh.
over to Cole, over to Keegan. Gonna be a foul called.
Yep, they fouled him on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2 here.
Foul called on number 34, his first foul of the game. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in this first quarter. Keegan up for 2 shots. First one's up, First free throw is good. Score is 4-5, now 5-5. Free throws are free shots. You make them, you get free points. Keegan with the second free throw, and it's good.
Nice.
Score is 6-5, Bobcats leading by 1. 10 hands it over to 5, back to 10. 10 hands it over to 22, over to 34, over to 5. 5 quick jumper. It's going to just fall right in.
We contested it, but he managed to get it to fall through.
Jerry hands it over to Cole. Back to Jerry, over to Luke.
Oh, that bounce pass stolen by Cotter.
Number 10, quick jumper. Not going to fall. Going to be a foul.
Foul on Eli, his first non-shooting. Cotter inbounded it for the quick shot off the glass.
Jerry hands it over to Cole. Back to Jerry, over to Luke.
Come on, guys, be careful with your passes here. Oh, Cotter makes a steal. And they got the layup.
10 goes up for a quick layup. It's good, 6-11. Bobcats down by 5. Cole hands it over to Jerry.
You see, look, they're trapping as well.
Keegan hands it over to
Okay,
Jerry.
get out of the corner. There you go.
Hold on just 1 minute. Our camera has froze. Just bear with us 1 moment as I try and get, there we go. It is now fixed.
All right.
Number 10 hands it over to 2. 2 back to 10.
Oh, Eli almost on the steal. That's good anticipation there. Just didn't quite get it, but he's going to make him think about that next pass. And sometimes that can cause turnovers if your opponents try to pass it, make it too good. You see, there we go. We just got the steal. Oh, but we lost it. So back down to Cotter.
Number 5 hands it over to 10, over to 34.
Little give and go, no good.
Put it up, not going to fall.
Oh, yeah, he's out of bounds, so ball goes to Marshall.
20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Uh-oh, just had a little kid fell on the court there. At least it was not in play at the moment, so.
Jerry hands it over to Cole. Cole hands it over to Keegan.
Nice.
Keegan, quick jumper, and it's good.
Nice shot in the paint there.
5 hands it over to 10. 9 seconds on the clock.
Cotter's going to try to get the last shot here of the first quarter.
Over to 5.
Phil. Oh, and look, there's a steal. Oh. Our last second attempt there didn't go. But we're right there in this game, only down by 3. I like the way we're competing so far. And do I have to unmute it? All right. Marshall's going to inbound the ball, start the second quarter here. I believe that's a foul on Cotter, just across half court. Oh, Cotter got the steal there. And they missed the layup. So that's 2 he's missed. We're pushing it. See if we can get a layup too hard off the glass. But the cleanup shot was good, and he's going to the line. And I apologize, I forgot to pan the camera down for the Cotter end. I'll try to do better on that. Free throw no good. Ball out of bounds, going to belong to Cotter. Number 10 shoots the 3, misses. Eli gets the rebound. Steal. See if I can remember to move the camera. It's like walking and chewing bubble gum at the same time. Sometimes both of those things don't happen. Grant's a lot better at that than I am, so hopefully he'll be back here shortly. All right, Cotter to inbound here. 4 minutes and about 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Marshall trails 11-10. 10 with the jump stop. He didn't shoot it. Number 5 with a floater. That's good for Cotter. They lead 13-10. Marshall pushing the ball. Goes in for it, no good. Cotter gets the rebound. We'll have to be quick on this camera. Make sure I don't miss the action. The boys are quick. And somehow Cotter got a timeout called out of that. I think Coach Smith thought that he fell with the ball. Maybe that should have been a walk, but that's not what they called. So
all right, second quarter about to come out of this timeout here in about 10 seconds.
Keegan on the defensive block there. Prevented a score by Cotter, but they managed to get the ball.
2, hands it over to 5, over to 34. Over to 5, over to 2, over to 10. 30. Stolen.
34 lost the handle.
Ryland hands it over to Rocky. There's going to be a charge.
Nope.
No charge?
No, I think he called a block. So we're going to get the point. Yeah, that was a foul on Cotter. So,
Cotter.
Yeah, we got the bucket, and we're going to the line for an and one here.
Score is 10-13. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in this second quarter.
Of course, the
foul called on number 22. It's going to be a second foul.
The Cotter coach wasn't too happy with that call, but it looked like the right call.
Free throw is up, and it's good.
Nice looking free throw there by number 23.
5 hands it to 10.
So
10.
we got a tie game, 13-all.
Ball is going to be in possession of the Bobcats.
Good defense there by Marshall, forcing the turnover. I like our aggressiveness so far.
Ryland hands it over
kicks it
to
inside,
Cole.
and that is good.
15-13, Bobcats leading by 2. 5 hands it over to 2, back to 5, over to 10. 10, quick 3.
He went for the long range 3, a little bit short. Marshall got the rebound, tries the quick outlet pass.
Rocky goes up for a quick layup.
Yeah, he's going to goaltending on Cotter because he smacked it off the glass.
Well,
yeah, so we get the bucket. Didn't expect to see that in a junior high game, but you never know. So
10 hands it over to 5. Over to 10, over to 2.
Oh, Marshall going for the steal, just didn't get it, but really aggressive there in the half-court defense. Trying to disrupt what Cotter's trying to do here.
2 hands it to 10. 10 up for the quick jumper, and it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Score is 17-15. Bobcats leading by 2. Cole hands it over to Ryland.
Oh, that pass.
Going to be out of bounds.
Bounce pass, Cotter anticipated and got it, but they lost the handle. So ball stays with Marshall.
Rocky, quick 3, and that's good.
Beautiful shot, nothing but net.
Score is 20-15, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this second quarter. They go in for the quick 3. It's not going to fall.
Too much muscle on
5
that
hands
shot.
it over to 10. 10 for the 3, not going to fall.
Number 34 taps it out
2
for
back
Cotter.
to 10. 10 is going to pass it over to 13. 13 tries to go up, and there's going to be a foul called on the Bobcats.
Draws the foul, number 24. Yeah, that's his second foul, so have to keep an eye on that. Watch out about getting into foul trouble this early.
First free throw is not going to fall. Second one's up. It's not going to fall. Score is 20-15. Bobcats leading by 5 still.
Marshall pushes it up the court here. See what we can do.
Ryland, quick 3.
Almost
Just
went.
barely, almost went in.
I think number 10 was standing out of bounds when he tried to bounce the ball off of our player's leg, and so that time it backfired on him. We keep the ball.
Cole hands it over to Ryland. Ryland back to Cole. Over to Keegan. Keegan, quick jumper, not going to fall. 13.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it, and he traveled. I think that's one of those where your other foot comes down before the ball comes out, and that's a walk. Inbound, number 5.
Rocky, quick jumper.
Another three-pointer.
And it's good. Score
Like
is 23-15.
Yeah, Marshall's expanded to an 8-point lead here. See if we can keep adding to it. Keep Cotter off the scoreboard.
Great defense by the Bobcats.
Oh yeah, look at that steal.
It's going to be stolen.
He got bumped on the layup. He'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. See if we can add another one here.
Make it a 10-point lead. Second one's up, and it's good.
Yeah, nice shot.
25-15, Bobcats with a 10-point lead. Number 10 hands it over to 5. 5 over to 10. Over to 34. 34, quick jumper.
No
not
good.
Gonna fall. Gonna be a
Nope. Yeah, rebound by 23, and then he got fouled by number 2 for Cotter. And that's going to be the 5th foul for this quarter, so we're going to go to the line.
two shots. He made the last 2. First one's up. First one's good. Second one's up.
Oh, that one, he missed that
Just
one.
rimmed out.
Yeah, but we got the rebound, so we'll get another shot at it.
Ryland hands it over to Eli. Back to Ryland. Over to Keegan. That was a good pass.
Yeah, good ball moving. Uh-oh, we lost. I think it went off of Keegan's foot. Number 10 comes down for the layup and missed it. I think they're going to call blocking foul on Marshall. Yeah, he's kind of hoping we might get a charge called there, but he called a blocking foul, so number 10's going to go to the line. Marshall's got a 11-point lead, 26-15. See if Cotter can cut into that. Yep. He gets the first one.
Second one's up.
See if Marshall can get the last shot here of the second quarter. About 20 seconds left.
Ryland hands it over to Cole. Over to Rocky. Going to be out of bounds.
No, they called a foul on number 3
Foul
for
on
Cotter.
number 3.
Yep. And yeah, we'll go back to the line to shoot another couple. Missed the first one. See if we can get the second one.
We make it an 11-point lead.
That one didn't go either. A bunch of bodies on the floor there. See what they're going to call. Going to call foul on number 5 for Marshall. I didn't see what happened, but we're probably going to need to wipe up the court a little bit. There are a lot of bodies rolling around out there. Or we'll do the foot thing. Guess we didn't have a towel handy.
Hands it over to 5.
Cotter's
5
trying to
over
get the last
34,
shot.
over to 13.
And they got a layup. Last second heave.
All right, that's going to be the halftime, or the half of this game. About to be heading into the second half, or the third quarter. So you are watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly. All right, we're going to be coming back into the third quarter. 6 minutes on the clock. Score is 26-18. Is going to hand it over to 5, over to 34, over to 10, back to 22. 22, quick jumper, not going to fall. 5 grabs it. Oh, there we go. Stolen. Bobcats puts it up for 2, and it's good. 3 hands it over to number 10, back to 3, over to 10, over to 5.
Steal by Marshall.
Hands it over, Rocky hands it over to Eli. Ryland, Keegan, quick jumper. It's good. Score is 30-18.
2 quick scores by Marshall to start the half in a good way here in the third quarter.
10 hands it over to 3, over to 22. 22 over to 3.
Another steal. Yep, we are looking for that pass, and I like the aggression.
Hands it over to 3, back over to 10, over to 34, gonna be fouled. All right.
I think my mic was a little bit too hot. I was picking up a lot of background noise there.
All right, number 23. I'm pretty sure Rocky. It's going to be his second foul of the game. Cole hands it over to Rocky. Back to Cole, over to Rowland. Rowland hands it over to Keegan, over to Eli.
Oh, nice reverse layup. Pretty move right there.
2 hands it over to 10, back to 2, over to 22, back to 2. 2 hands it over to 3, back to 2. 2 goes up for a layup, and it's
nice
going to be blocked.
Uh-oh. Looks like number 2 came down hard for Cotter. I think they stopped play because they thought he was hurt, but then he got up, so. Another block by Keegan. So
Cole hands it over to Rowland. Rowland over to Cole.
Uh-oh. It's like Cotter's putting some pressure there.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Nope. I think, yep. I thought Cotter might try to call a quick timeout to save the possession, but they didn't, so.
4 minutes, 4 seconds left on the clock. Score is 32-19. Rocky hands it over to Cole. Cole over to Rowland, back to Cole.
Good ball moving here by the Bobcats in the half court. Uh-oh, got a steal by Cotter. He couldn't keep the handle on it. And Cotter player slid out of bounds with the ball, so it's going to go back to Marshall.
All right, Cole hands it over to Rocky. Two, hands it over to 10.
Aggressive defense by the Bobcats there, but I think we got called for a foul. That's on Eli, his second.
10, quick three, not gonna fall, out of bounds.
Keegan tried to grab the rebound, but it was off. Ball was out of bounds off of him. Ball stays with Cotter. Oh, almost a steal. Yep, there's a steal, and got the foul on Cotter.
Ryland hands it over to Rocky. Back to Ryland. Ryland over to Rocky. Back to Ryland. Over to Rocky.
Yeah, he
Walk.
shuffled his feet there.
Yep. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left on the clock. Score is 32-19, third quarter. Number 1 hands it over to 5. 5 over to 1. Number 22 hands it over to 34, over to 11, over to 5. 5 hands it over to 1. 1 over to 5. 34 over to 1. Hands it over to 34. All right, going to be a timeout call. We're going to take a quick break. Score is 32-19. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Number 5 hands it over to 11, back to 5, over to 1. 1 hands it back to 5, over to 1. 1 to 5, over to 11. Eli hands it over to Luke, over to Rocky. Gonna hand it back to Luke. Luke over to Rocky. Over to Eli. Luke hands it over to Keegan. Cole hands it over to Eli.
Almost a steal by Marshall. Number 22 with the quick shot. No good, but he draws the foul. Go to the line to shoot 2. That was a foul on 23. That's his third. Got 56.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Marshall leads 32-19. Cotter's going to try to get their second free throw here. And he hits that one, so scores 32-20. Marshall bringing the ball down with about 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Eli makes a nice move in the paint and off the glass and good. Number 22 takes a shot, bounces off the backboard. Marshall gets the ball. See if we can push it down, get a quick score, and number 3, short jumper is good. All right, and aggressive defense by Marshall caused the turnover.
Keegan hands it over to Ryland. It's going to be out of bounds.
Cotter makes a good defensive stop there, and got 0.6 seconds. See if we can get it in and get a quick shot off before the time goes out.
All right, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Score is 36-20. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. All right. Coming into the fourth quarter. Bobcats leading by 16 points. 22 hands it over to 10, over to 34, over to 5, over to 1. 1 with the quick 3, not going to fall. Eli grabs it, hands it over to Cole, over to Ryland, over to Eli, over to Luke. Luke, quick 3, not going to fall. Stolen by number 5. 10 puts it up. Cole hands it over to Ryland, over to Luke. It's going to be out of bounds. On Cotter. Cole hands it over to Keegan, over to Cole. It's going to be out of bounds. Cole hands it over to Luke, back to Cole, over to Ryland. Ryland, quick 3, not going to fall. Number 1 hands it over to number 10.
That was a foul on Eli, his third. All right, steal by Marshall. Pushing down, see what we can get.
Ryland puts it up, not going to fall.
Timeout, Marshall. believe Cotter's going to have possession on it. I'm not sure if they called a jump ball or what. I think it was. Got just under 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Hope, no, ball stays with Marshall, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope we can keep our intensity here.
Jerry hands it over to Ryland.
Try to maintain
Ryland over to Keegan.
on the lead.
Keegan, quick jumper, not gonna fall. Grabbed by number 1, Cotter. Hands it over to 10. 10 quick jumper, 3, not gonna fall.
All right, Eli comes down with the rebound. Marshall pushing it up.
Ryland, they're gonna call a walk.
Yeah, he drug his foot when he was trying to get that pass over. It's good hustle though. Just, all right, number 10, little shot down the lane, and that's going to be a jump ball because it stuck on the top of the rim. Marshall ball. Looks like Cotter's going to apply a little full court pressure here. All right, inbound, Keegan, Jerry, Rocky, Eli. He draws the foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
All right. 2 shots?
Yeah.
Score is 36-22. Bobcats, 14-point lead. May make it a 16-point lead again. First free throw is up. Not going to fall.
See if we can get the second one here.
Second free throw's up, and it's just going to bounce right off the rim.
Yep, a little too much on that. All right, Cotter's pushing the ball up the court. Almost a steal.
.22 hands it to 1, over to 10. 10 over to 1.
That pass by Cotter. Looks like Cotter recovered it. Thought we were going to get the steal there, but they managed to get the ball back.
10.
Ball went off of Eli's leg or foot, so ball stays with Cotter.
10 is going to hand it over to 34, over to 2, over to 1, over to 10. 10, quick jumper, not going to fall. 2 hands it back to 1, over to 10. Go in for the quick jumper. Keegan hands it over to Ryland, over to Jerry, over to Rocky. Rocky, quick 3, not going to fall. Eli looking for that rebound.
Ball's going to be out of bounds, and
3 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, Cotter's got it here.
1 hands it over to 5. 5 over to 1. Over to 5. Back to 1. 1 hands it over to 5. Over to 2. Back to 1. Over to 5. Back to 2. Over to 1.
Thought they might have missed a walk there, but
13. Goes in for the quick jumper, and it's going to be good.
Yeah,
Jerry hands it over to Ryland. Back to Jerry.
This game's getting a little close for comfort here. Keegan
puts it up for 2.
No
not
good.
Fall.
Gets his rebound. I think they were looking for a foul call, but One foul was not called, so ball's going to go back to Cotter. 12-point game here, 36-24 with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. This game's getting a little too close for comfort for my liking.
One hands it over to 22. 22, quick jumper, not going to fall.
Good board by number 23, but he couldn't keep the handle on it. Keegan for the rebound.
Hands it over to Ryland.
Uh-oh, that pass a little soft, and
there's going to be a foul called.
Cotter with the steal and the shot.
Score is 36-24.
They're going to go to the line for two.
Bobcats have a 12-point lead. First one's in.
Down to 11. Second free throw was short.
Keegan hands it over to Eli. Over to Ryland.
Okay, let's take care of our passes, guys.
Over to Rocky. Over to Ryland. Hands it over to Eli.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a foul on number 2 for Cotter. That's his third. Minute 34 to go. See if we can hang on here. 11-point lead for Marshall, 36-25.
Hands it over to Ryland. Over to Jerry. Over to Keegan.
Uh-oh.
Going to be stolen by number 10. 5, quick three.
No good.
Not going to fall.
Marshall gets the rebound.
Over to Keegan. Back to Ryland. Ryland hands it over to Rocky. Rocky over to Jerry. Jerry, quick three-pointer.
Oh, no
Not
good.
Not gonna fall.
And see, look, number 10 got back. We weren't back. So it's down to a 9-point lead for Marshall with 59 seconds.
Gonna be a timeout called.
Yep.
So how many points ahead are the Bobcats?
Looks like 9 if my math is correct.
So we need to hold the ball as long as we can. Kind of try and take it slow it down. Don't let them take it, kind of just hold it for a while. And then go up for a shot or two. You know, kind of just, you know, what I'm getting at is, you know, hold it.
Yep.
Kind of.
Yeah, if we can.
You're at 59 seconds, about a minute. Just drain the clock as far as you can, and then try a couple shots.
Yeah, without there being a shot clock here in the junior game, that's definitely a good idea.
Shouldn't make it a habit, though, because when you get to senior high, they turn on that shot clock.
That's right.
You only have so much time.
Yep.
All right.
All right, every possession is critical here, so we need to definitely take care of the ball and, like you said, try to burn some clock if we can and maybe come out of here with a victory.
Cole.
First step is to get the ball in.
Gonna hand it over to Eli.
There we go. Watch for the trap.
Over to Rocky.
Yeah, that's good.
Over to
Come
Ryland.
on, kick it around, waste some time. Yeah.
Foul called.
They're going to foul. Cotter has 3, so it's still 2 more to go before we shoot. And that's where this new rule kind of hurts you, because if you're behind and you want to try to get the ball back, you can't send the other team to the line till you have 5 fouls. So
Cole hands it over to Keegan.
Oh. I think, yeah, he got called for a walk. Little moment of indecision there of what to do, and he put down his other foot. 40 seconds left.
10 hands it over to 2. Back to 10.
They're
over to 5.
They're probably going to have number 10 take the shot. Nope. 34 going inside. Keegan with a monster block.
Gonna be a foul call.
On the floor, non-shooting. Yep. So
28 seconds left on the clock.
That's-
9-point lead by the Bobcats. Over to 22, over to 2, over to 5. 5 quick 3. Not gonna
that's
fall.
no good. He had a good look at it. Yeah, number 2 tried to save it for Cotter, but he was out of bounds when he touched the ball. So ball goes to Marshall. Timeout, Marshall. We're going to talk it over here. Make sure everybody's clear on the game plan for the last 20 seconds. Like we said, you can't take those timeouts with you, so it pays to reset and make sure everybody's on the right page. Again, 9-point game. Every possession's critical. Just make sure that Coach Smith wants them to do.
R12345678910 just commented, after all the games this week, I bet Marshall is tired. Well, they are tired, but they are still putting up a great fight.
Yeah.
Tonight is evidence. Tonight is proof. Keegan,
Oh.
he's going to be fouled.
And that's one of the benefits of being young. You can play games back to back to back and no problem.
Yep.
You get old, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Cole is going to hand it over to Rocky.
Oh, number 10 for Cotter's contesting that ball. And possession, jump ball, possession goes to Cotter.
About 13 seconds left on the clock.
All right. Oh, yep, we're going to go to the line here. We finally did hit the magic number of 5. Overall, number 10 has been probably the best player for Cotter tonight. He's made points, he's had assists and made free throws, shot some threes, and good on defense.
First one's not going to fall.
I really liked our fight and intensity tonight. We came out ready to go, and we hustled the whole night. I'm proud of our boys. Looks like we're going to get this win here. He makes that free throw, 10-point lead. Number 10 for the last second shot, but a little bit too much.
And that's going to be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Bobcats take the win.
Final score?
Final score is 37-27. Bobcats win with a 10-point lead. All right, you're watching the Marshall Sports Network. And tomorrow, we are having the homecoming game against White County in the homecoming festivities. So be sure to tune in, and if you can, if you're around the Marshall area, go on, join us. Join us in the gym for those festivities. All right. All right, you're watching the Marshall Sports Network. We will see y'all tomorrow night for the homecoming festivities. Have a good night.